I guess if it's available, then I can play Steins Gate, my darling's updates, which is spin-off for Steins Gate, which is part of the Science Adventure series. Well, because it's spin-off, then it's optional visual novel to play in the Science Adventure series. Or at least Science Adventure series fans are saying that. But maybe when publishers and authors sees that this spin-off is played, then there's a chance that large JoJo's are released for free. Or just I need to wait for fun patches or fun translations for them. Now that I'm talking about patches, Solitaire isn't patch ready for Steins Gate, my darlings and braids. So then, at least I might notice some mistakes in official localization. While awkward spawn email text gets cut off, at least when playing in windowed mode on a low 1280 by 720 resolutions. Or it was vice versa, saying numbers for resolution. If there was censorship, I couldn't uncensor it. For visual novel standards, it's a short visual novel. Well, I guess we are talking about visual novels from big companies. But it's understandable when it's a spin-off. By the way, before reading this visual novel, I read the manga with same title, or at least which was based on this visual novel. In the manga, it was just 1/4 line of this visual novel, or maybe 2. Okay, I think it's just 1. It starts with a similar in the same intro, with Okeba narrating about this mistake. After the intro, the first demon was already sent off the screen, and then Okeba doesn't understand what's going on at first with the launch of no cutscenes, because the rent is down, and then it can lead to 6 different roads. Of course, different roads are obtained by sending email at specific times and or answering to emails with specific replies. Because it's spin-off, of course characters are the same as in Steins Gate, but maybe we can see different sides of the characters here. Okeba is still doing Johnny Moppo acts. Of course, its children are the same as ever. Super Acker? Well, in one road you might have gone to uncharted territories. Young genius girl is the same as ever. Well, of course, like she was at the beginning of the Steins Gate. And there's more, of course, having info about Shatter's backstories from Steins Gate, then I waited when Shatter's backstory will be revealed again. Or for the first time, we just gave in the box, my darlings updates. They were the same if not similar flashbacks that were in Steins Gate. At first I planned to share my thoughts about this road, but I couldn't think of anything to say. Right, I should have written at least my thoughts about roads as bullet points after finishing each road. So I guess I'll just say overall about the story, if I have anything to say. Well, in some roads, or it is better to say 4 lines. Anyways, in some roads we can see that characters may go to the wrong path, or at least neutral path, or maybe even to the right path. I guess that's all about the story, including each road. For women or is a boy at that age. There are in universe reasons why you can wear specific clothing. Out of the universe reasons, I'm leaning towards that sprite artists didn't have any ideas what to do about him. Like I mentioned before, there isn't much for this visual novel, and Raka will notice a lot of mistakes, not including phone emails. I didn't notice a lot. I talked of his mistake is start, but I'm not sure about it. But just once I noticed that English text is long, but Japanese audio is short. It could be that I was reading it fast. That's why I only noticed it once. Didn't wait for the voice acting to end. or it is voice audio. Well, if the following text is narrating, or narration, or occupies text, then voice audio content is okay. Because I read or played Chaos Ed and Chaos Child before, then I thought I would notice reference at least to Chaos Ed, which I noticed. However, it's a Chaos Child reference at first, but then thought, wait, this wasn't realized before Chaos Child originally. Then I thought that maybe both could have been in development at the same time. Then finally I figured it was just a reference to Chaos Ed, which is fine. In CGs, it showed that could support a gadget that gets stuck on it, on a lab code, and then it could issue generated breakthroughs without lab code. So the lab code was done and some part of the lab code was stuck under the gadget, or there were combinations between CG articles and story writers. If the lab code was undone, then coders would at easier time to remove the gadget. Or another explanation that came to my mind now, when writing the script, is that lab code coders generated sprite wasn't made. By the way, you get achievement by just opening the game. I didn't save the screenshot nor the video because at the time I was setting up OBS skin. Default audio balancing isn't good. Some characters are too silent, or maybe the music was too loud. Speaking about music is reused, of course, from Steins, or also remixed, maybe. I'm also didn't notice if the music was remixed. For some reason, I thought the first demo would be sent by the game automatically for some reason. Well, demo gets saved by Occupy, and after it phone is put down by the game. And as a last change, I figured out that I needed to reopen the phone manually. Also, knowing how Bond way name subject to change actually works from Steins, then I thought it wouldn't work when Mr. Brandt went on vacation with his doctor. For Panamorish CG, as a start I didn't understand how I could scroll the CG. It turned out it is by arrow keys, and the mouse were able to do with the mouse. For male sprite, it looked like he was naked as a swimming pool skin. Of course, it's just the dialogue that is not something like mentioned about characters being naked, or at least just leaning towards it, and about the legionary lying around somewhere. Nothing like loadish fashion Jones, but only told. In fun situations, in English, genders were interchanging for some reason, like he and she were mixed up interchanging, or I don't know. For one email, I couldn't check what reply was cannot be before when the game sends a reply. There were at least two choices, but when selecting either one, the game didn't allow me to go back to change the reply. Of course, after the first playthrough, I also agreed, and I was surprised that my first route was that it recommended to be the last route. Also, here and there I attached for about this visual novel. Of course, not only from the manga. I guess long time ago I checked some videos from Let's Play series, which might have been in Japanese or in English in one way or another. Maybe when the game wasn't realized worthwhile, I checked some videos. You can read it if you want to spend more time with your favorite characters, and maybe notice different sides of the characters. I hope you enjoyed this video, leave a like on it, subscribe and comment. See you next time.